We are Social Blade.
If you've been, keeping up on some social media slash tech news via places like TechCrunch and Mashable, everyone's probably noticed most recently the new homepage. Now, the thing about the new homepage is if you're a Twitter user, you're not going to see it, which is kind of weird. Considering this is like kind of a big deal for them. Yeah, what the new homepage is designed in such a way that non-members who go to twitter.com will see a kind of centralized homepage that's organized, um, in a few different ways. One, it has sections for featured tweeters who aren't just featured via things like the suggested user list, but they're also figuring out a way to weigh tweets, mostly by well-known users and celebrities across the board, and featuring those in a easy to take in timeline format. And they've also been hooking up with brands. You can follow your favorite brands and see what they're up to on Twitter. Um, the new homepage is actually really cool. I don't know if anyone else has had the chance to play with it. I'm guessing not because most people here in our audience do have Twitter accounts. But for those curious, use Google or Firefox's incognito or porn modes, if you will, and you can check out the Twitter homepage for yourself. And it's really cool because one, it kind of gives you what's really buzzing on Twitter via its top tweets section, and two, it hooks you up with celebrities, brands, and all around just interesting people that you would most likely be wanting to follow if you're totally unknown to Twitter. If you're brand new and you're on the fence, go to twitter.com, check out what's going on, and that's exactly what this homepage is designed to do.
What do you think about the new feature of its homepage? What do you think are the purposes behind that, Victor?
I think for people who don't have Twitter accounts, it's kind of hard for them to really get kind of a daily scoop, a what's really going on Twitter. I mean, there's a whole host of tools and kind of tweet aggregators and link aggregators such as Topsy and TweetMeme that really kind of measure what's viral on Twitter. But that still doesn't really appeal to people who don't have Twitter accounts because the only way you can really take part in what's going on and really get a sense of the action is to kind of already be a Twitter user. What the homepage does is it really bridges the gap between people who don't have Twitter accounts, who may not have any sort of experience or previous engagement with Twitter whatsoever, and the kind of Twitter world that features celebrities, brands, and interesting folks that are really having an impact on the sort of social media landscape there. So this is meant for people like, let's say, my mom, who doesn't have a Twitter account. She uses things like Facebook and stuff, but she doesn't have a Twitter account. But what she can do is she can go to twitter.com, check out the homepage, and be like, oh, look, there's that, cute guy Justin Bieber, like tweeting about his boss, and all these, she can get kind of a general idea as to what's really happening on Twitter at that point in time. And what they're hoping is that they're hoping to use this homepage as sort of a catch-all net to really draw some of the non-Twitter people to really, starting an account, following people who are interesting, following celebrities that are actually making the most of their Twitter presences, and kind of getting them going off on the right foot. And I believe that's what the homepage is set to do.
I do think it's kind of funny and ironic that they make a big and drastic and wonderful change to a page that none of the users are going to see. That's perfect.
It's interesting, yeah. It's a little interesting.
Invading the internet, covering Web 2.0, coast to coast, worldwide, and everywhere in between. This is where you put the social in social media. We are Social Blade.